Yo guys, it's Jake and welcome back to another video, and today in this video is going to be the start of a new series which doesn't have a name yet, but basically what I'm going to be doing in this series is I'm going to be predicting the upcoming football results for the 2017-2018 football season. So I'm going to do this every single week and I'm going to try and do it for the whole season. But guys, before we do anything, make sure you subscribe to my channel and you turn on my notifications so you know when I upload a video. Guys, this is actually the second time I'm trying to record this. Basically, I recorded this exact video, not the one which you're watching. I tried to record this video like 2 hours ago, but basically you couldn't really see me very well. So yeah, I'm just recording it again for you guys. I'm really tired, but yeah, I have to upload a video. Okay, so the first game of the 2017-2018 season is at 7:45 today. Well, yeah, today, Friday night, when you're watching this. It's Arsenal v Leicester. Now, I think Arsenal actually have a decent team. Obviously, big signing of Lacazette. Leicester, they haven't done too much business. So I'm going to say a 2-0 for Arsenal. So the first weekend game of the season is Watford v Liverpool. Now, I think this is a quite close one. Liverpool, you know, they can have one really good season, one really bad season. Watford, they're alright, but I'm going to say a 1-1 draw. I think this season Watford can surprise a few. So the champions of last season, Chelsea v Burnley. I don't think personally Burnley are going to have a good season. Chelsea against Arsenal in the Community Shield. Chelsea was shocking, not just in the pens, they were shocking in the pens, but during the game, I just don't think Chelsea didn't look like a title-winning team, but I still think they're going to beat Burnley. I'm going to say a 3-0 Chelsea win. So next game is Crystal Palace versus Huddersfield. We don't know. Crystal Palace have a new manager in Frank de Boer. I don't know if he's going to do well or not. Huddersfield, they're a new team in the Premier League. Personally, I don't think they're going to have a good year. Huddersfield fans, if you're watching this, don't get offended. This is just my opinion and my prediction. I just think you're not going to do as well. I just think you're going to struggle in the Premier League, but well done for getting into the Premier League. But yeah, and so I'm going to say a 2-1 Palace. Everton v Stoke. Both teams are solid. We still don't know what's happening with Ross Barkley, and we don't know what's happening with Sigurdsson. Will Sigurdsson join Everton, and will Barkley go? Who knows? But I'm gonna say a 1-0 draw, a 1-0 win for Everton. And the next game, Southampton v Swansea. I don't think both teams are going to have, again, the best season this season. I think Swansea, I think they're a team like Sunderland who have been in the Premier League for loads of years, and maybe this year could be the year we see Swansea drop out of the Premier League and end up in the Championship for next season. Southampton, on the other hand, there could be another one of Southampton's players going to Liverpool in Van Dijk, but obviously he won't go. Well, I doubt he'll go before their game on Saturday against Swansea. So, personally, I think Van Dijk is a great defender, and I think he's going to make Southampton win the game 1-0. So next game, West Brom v Bournemouth. Last season, Bournemouth had the season of their life. They were only 2 places off Europa League, which for a club size like Bournemouth is absolutely unbelievable. I don't think they're going to have, well, as good of a season as they did last season. West Brom, you never know when they're going to finish. Last season, they had a great season, I think. But yeah, I'm going to say, I mean, it's just a hard game to predict. I'm just going to say a 1-0 to West Brom. So, Brighton v Manchester City. Manchester City have a great team and can't write them off for the title. Personally, I think they're going to win the title. I mean, they've done like 5 or 6 signings, if not more, this season, and like they've got like Edison, something like that. Kyle Walker of Spurs, Bernardo Silva, like all these players are really good, and I think they're all going to help the City team. Brighton, on the other hand, I think Brighton are a good club. I think again they might struggle life in the Premier League, and also Brighton's a good place to go to this season, and so maybe I'll go Spurs away against Brighton. But yeah, I can't say anything but a Man City 4-0 win. So the next game, Newcastle United v Tottenham Hotspur. If you follow football, you'll probably know what happened last time when we played Newcastle. Yeah, we lost 5-1. But yeah, I don't think that will happen on Sunday. I think we're going to win 2-0. Even though we haven't made any signings, Newcastle, they haven't, they've made signings, but not game changers. So yeah, I think we're going to win 2-0. And the last game, Manchester United v West Ham. Personally, I think West Ham have had an absolute unbelievable transfer window. They've brought in players like Zabaleta, Arnautovic, Chicharito, Hernandez, which I think is going to be a really good striker for West Ham. Him and Andy Carroll, that might be a good partnership. But Man United, on the other hand, they have got a great player in Romelu Lukaku up front. I think he's a deadly striker. He did score in the Super Cup against Real Madrid. Yeah, Lukaku's already starting to perform at United, so I think it is going to be a 2-0 for Man United. So guys, that is going to be the end of the video, but before I end the video, I'm going to tell you something which I'm really excited about. And yes, it is about Football Fanatics. Football Fanatics is back, but it's not going to be called Football Fanatics any longer. It is going to be called the Premier League Show. Yes, that is right. It is now going to be called the Premier League Show. We are going to do this for the whole season, me and my dad, and also inside the episodes it is bigger and better and longer. Basically, there are 3 parts to now the Premier League Show, aka Football Fanatics. One is what we do every week, and I think what we only did is talk about the weekend. The second part is we just talk about, in our opinion, the best goal of the weekend. And yeah, the last part of the Premier League Show is basically picking our team in the week, but it's going to be like a 5-a-side team. So we're going to pick like goalkeeper, centre-back, 2 centre-backs, a midfielder and a striker. So yeah, that is going to be the end of the video. I'm so excited to carry on this series and the Premier League Show. If you guys are as well to watch them, then make sure you smash a like. So yeah, that is going to be the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please drop a like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.